everybody, and welcome back to the Healing Point Massage Therapy YouTube channel. My name is Alana, and I'm here as always with the owner of Healing Point Massage Therapy in St. Albert, Lianna. Hi, Lianna.
Hello, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
How's the new year treating you so far?
So far, it's very good. Yeah, I always like fresh start of the year.
I love that. It's a fresh start. Time to set all your goals and get started. I love that. I also love today's topic. We're talking about why tradespeople need massages. And this is I know you're passionate about this topic.
Yeah, so we see a lot of, working people, especially tradespeople. So yeah, it's nice to for them to know why do they need massage and treatment.
Excellent. Let's just jump right into the topic.
Yeah.
A new client was an electrician for 17 years, and every year he developed more sore shoulders, sore back, and pain in his hands. He just chalked that up to getting older. But one morning on a job, he discovered that he couldn't even get into the positions that he needed. And rather than take more ibuprofen, that's what he was doing for years, one of his fellow electricians suggested he try massage therapy. He pointed his electrician friend towards Healing Point Massage Therapy in St. Albert, and he discovered that not only was his issue not getting older, but these were all problems that could be treated by massage therapy. He ended up going back every second week for 3 or 4 months until he was just having to go for maintenance. His massage therapist told him what he needed to do in the meantime in order to feel better while on the job. Lianna, is that a common story that a lot of your tradespeople tell you?
Yes, yeah, they because most of them come in just when they're in pain. So yeah, it's kind of good to get them informed that they don't need just for when they have pain. They need to make sure that everything is moving, is healthy. Their muscle is nice and loose so that they can actually do their work better. Yeah.
Excellent. So why do you suggest that tradespeople come in for regular massages?
Yeah, so tradespeople, as we know, is a very physical demanding that they do. They lift, they crouch, they climb, they overhead work, and that creates chronic tension and repetitive strain to their body. So massage definitely helps reduce pain, improve mobility, and speed up recovery if they have anything that they pull or hurt themselves.
And what are some of the most common injuries that you see from clients of yours that work in the trades?
So there's a lot of inflammation under, and tendinitis, those things, or pull their muscle, so tight neck, tight shoulder, tight lower back. So those kind of major, usually that's what we see.
All right. And so Lianna, how does repetitive work like lifting, crouching, and overhead work affect the body long term?
Yeah, so it creates muscle imbalances, right? Because they have muscles that overly worked. They use a lot of them, and of course with the muscle that's overly worked, there's a lot of muscle that are not used a lot. So there's great imbalance for the body, and so that's the muscle imbalance. And then of course there's joint compression because there's a lot of tightness in their muscle. And then there's reduced range of motion because if you're tight, then your joint cannot move to its full movement, and increased risk of chronic pain or injury because again everything is not moving well. So then chronic tightness, those can create injury in the future.
Wow. Are there any stretches that you recommend for tradespeople to do before and after they do get massage therapy?
Yeah, so there are good exercises that are recommended for those repetitive tasks. Includes core strengthening, so we make sure that our core is strong. So the glute activation as a major biggest muscle of our body, that should always be strong as well. So shoulder stability, so those rotator cuff, because they do a lot of overhead motion.
Right.
So they need to be able to strengthen their shoulders, so it doesn't they're not risky of less risk of having pulled those rotator muscles, because those are very common for them as well. And then, of course, regular mobility routines for hips and upper back to be able to get those range of motion and joint moving good. Yeah.
Okay, that's really important information. So you should be helping the muscles that you use and helping the muscles that you underuse.
Yes. Yeah.
So everything.
Right. Yes.
Why is massage therapy such an effective treatment for the physical strain that tradespeople experience on a daily basis?
Yeah, because massage, as you know, you break down those muscle, those tense muscle, right? And then by doing that, it restores circulation of their body, and then it reduces inflammation when we have those blood flow going, and of course reset overworked muscles. So it just relaxes overworked muscles so that it can be used again for the next day, right? So it's not overused, right? So those things are very, very important, because you're going to be using the same muscle over and over again,
right?
So yeah, that's definitely going to help.
Excellent. So all the tradespeople watching this, book your massage at Healing Point Massage Therapy. They know what they're doing. Can massage therapy help prevent injury, or is it just for treating once they've been injured?
Yes, absolutely. Improving flexibility is number one, to be able to prevent those injuries, right? Because if you're moving, can reach one thing, or that means you have your muscles not tight, right? So you're less risk of being pulling the muscle, and balancing muscle groups and reducing tightness that leads to strains. So like I said, yeah. So that's why it's important to be like a regular routine that you do for your body, not just when you're in pain.
Oh, that's good to know. So they should be coming in on a regular basis. If they're in pain right now, you'll treat the pain, but then they should keep coming in.
And then keep coming, yeah.
What changes do you typically see in a tradesperson's mobility and comfort after a few treatments?
Well, we can see right away the flexibility. They're able to reach or have more range of motion. That's number one. So of course, with less tightness, the pain is definitely will reduce.
Okay.
And then their posture will improve. So now they're not like this, or the shoulder, the head is not forward. So definitely we can see improved posture. They're standing a lot straighter. And then you can see they're walking straight to the hallway, easier movement, right? So, and then of course, there's increased endurance at work, so that they're not always kind of tired. They're not, so healthy movement, right? So you're not like super tired at the end of the day.
Right. I think a lot of people say they don't feel like they're old anymore.
Yes. And they feel like taller or something,
Nice.
We hear that a lot.
I experienced that too. I come out of a massage. I'm like, did I grow an inch? Yeah. Awesome. How can regular massage therapy support tradespeople who depend on their bodies for their job?
Yeah. So you wanted to, invest in your body, because that's what you do, you use your body for your work. So massage keeps muscle functioning properly, and then it reduces fatigue. So you're able to use your body well. And then you're maintaining your range of motion and protects long-term career longevity. So I think that's what's really important, to be able to work longer as you wanted to, right? Without pain and stiff, or moving here, and then you're having lower back pain. So you want to be able to move better.
Right. And to be able to do your job longer.
Yes.
I know a lot of tradespeople that just give it up and need to be retrained because they just can't do it anymore. This can help them avoid that.
Yes, exactly.
Wonderful. And what about manual osteopathy? I know that that's a service that is offered at Healing Point Massage Therapy. Can that help tradespeople?
Yes. So manual osteopathy restores alignment and, improves joint mechanics and relieves like a deeper structural restriction. So because we're not just working on the muscle, but we try to get into looking at the whole body as a whole, right? And finding where else is restricted in your body, getting that balance, make sure your foundation is right. And yeah, so they should try it. Definitely everyone should try it.
Massage treats the muscles and some of the connective tissue, and then osteopathy treats the rest of the body as a structure.
As a whole, yeah.
Wonderful. And how does massage therapy compare to relying on painkillers, people taking ibuprofen or like Tylenol, Advil. How does that compare?
Yeah, people are just getting those Band-Aid medications, right, to just push through pain. But, massage kind of helps with the root cause, right? So just getting the muscle like nice and loose. So painkillers hide the symptoms. Ignoring pain allows injuries to worsen. So instead of, when you have pain, your body's telling you to rest a little bit, right? To just heal. But when you take those medication, it just band-aid to your brain saying, hey, it's not pain anymore. And you keep working those muscles that actually needed some rest, needed some treatment, those tendonitis on your elbows. So then you don't know. And then when the Band-Aid is gone, then you make it worse, right? So without even getting some treatments that you needed. So yeah.
All right. So it's actually hiding the problem.
Yes. Yeah.
And you could do even worse damage if you don't realize that you're actually causing not just pain, but you're causing damage to the muscles.
To the muscles. Yeah. We definitely need to listen to our body.
Excellent. So what advice would you give a tradesperson, whether they're just starting out or they're having some pain in their field of work? What advice would you give them?
Yeah, especially for people that never tried a massage. We see a lot of this, like, when was the last massage? This is my first one, like really. Wow. So it's like, first of all, it's like so nice to be able to like, get them to come at least to try it, right? So that's the first thing. Start with one treatment and just try it. It's not gonna hurt, right? So like see how this will help them, right? So most people definitely feel immediate improvement with one treatment, right? So it's definitely an investment in your long-term physical health. And most people will say, why did I not do this? Why am I not doing this now? So I always tell them it's never too late. Nice. So yeah. So.
And once they have their first treatment, should they come back regularly? I know some people are like, well, I get a massage twice a year. Yeah. Is that enough?
No. Yeah. So like I said, if you have something, pain or feeling something with your body that's not right, definitely see us. And our massage therapists, all our practitioners will advise, like, when is it a weekly one for now for a little bit, maybe 3 to 4 treatments for weekly for something that's been bothering you or pain there. And then it depends on how the treatment is going. So then we can space it out a little bit, up to 2 weeks to 3 weeks. And then usually regular maintenance becomes like every month. So that will really make you feel better and be human again.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good to know. So for all the tradespeople that are watching this video, if you're experiencing pain, please make an appointment at Healing Point Massage Therapy. If you're not yet experiencing pain, still make an appointment. And Lianna, how can people make an appointment at your clinic?
Yeah, so we do have an online booking, and you can go to our website at healingpointmassage.ca, or you can always call us our clinic 780-569-3838, and we'll be happy to get you in for an appointment.
Excellent. And what are your hours? Are you available in the evening and weekends as well?
Yeah, so for tradespeople that only work on a 9 to 5 work, so we are open 9 to 9 p.m. on Monday to Friday, and then we're also open 9 to 5 on Saturday, Sunday. So there's no excuse, you can come.
Excellent. Wonderful. So if you know a tradesperson, please send them this video as well. Like the video if you found this information useful. If you have any questions, please drop them below, and Lianna herself will respond to any of the questions that get posed in the comment section. And subscribe to our channel so that you can get all of the most up-to-date information about massage therapy and osteopathy from Healing Point Massage Therapy in St. Albert. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.